everybody. Welcome to Saturday. And it is February the 4th, 2017. And right now it's 1:16 p.m. in the afternoon time. So, this is Shay's storytelling time. Yay for Shay's being back. Okay, I got to think. And I know in the past I have thought and came up with some more stories, but I forget to put them down. So, I had 6 stories on my list. And so I used random.org and I put 6 in and it gave me number 5. And I'm out of breath. Don't take much these days to get me out of breath. Okay, I titled this story, Pepper Died and Us Praying. Or, not died, Pepper dying and us praying. Okay. When I was a little bitty girl, 5 maybe, 6, I was probably 6. So I think my oldest sister, Charlotte, who is Wyoming Nene here on YouTube, had already gotten married. She got married when I was 6 years old. And I've always, she knows, no, this is nothing like, you know, a bad thing or a horrible thing. We pick, you know, I have always said that my brother-in-law, Mark, her husband, was mean. So anyway, they had this little bitty puppy. If I ain't mistaken, I think they had just got him, and he was solid black. So I don't know what kind of dog he was. Charlotte, if you remember, leave it in the comments and let us know, because I would like to know myself what kind of dog he was. So they named him Pepper because he was solid black. Later on, we had gotten a white dog. We still had Pepper, and we had gotten a white dog, and she was so totally white, so we named her Sandwich. White bread. Pepper and Sandwich we had. So anyway, Pepper being a puppy and all, he was in the potty training stage. So he was going to be an inside dog. And they were at our house with him. I think they had brought him over to show him to us. Or maybe we had met him, you know, and they were just over there. Well, Pepper had pottied on the floor. So Mark, the mean thing, picks Pepper up, roughly and mean-like. I think I can't remember, it's been so long ago now. But either he picked him up by the neck skin, or he may have picked him up by just one of his legs, and it was probably a back leg so that the dog was hanging upside down. He could have picked him up by his tail, and then he went to beating him, you know, and he done it so hard that the poor baby fell out of his hands. And he was standing up, Mark was standing up. So that was a long ways from the floor, and he fell on the floor, and he happened to fall on the kind of couch that my mama had. It had, you know, it was kind of high up, the way they made them back then, high up off the floor, and it had little legs, you know, that was sort of high, little round narrow legs, high up off the floor. My husband's driving up. And so Pepper had fell down, and his neck, his throat, hit that leg of that couch, and he was gone. I mean, his tongue was sticking out, and it was turned all purple and everything. I started screaming and boo-hooing and crying, and probably beating on Mark and screaming at him, probably saying, I hate you, you're so mean, you killed him. So, what? So, my mama picks him up, and she puts him in her lap, and she starts rubbing his belly. And I'm still just a-crying and all upset, and his tongue's hanging out, and it's all purple. And she starts praying for him. And then after a little while, Pepper comes back alive. Now, whether he really died or not, we always said he died. We thought he was gone. But he might have just, like, have been probably just passed out, or, you know, the breath knocked out of him, or whatever. But anyway, he came back too. And he grew up to be a pretty old dog. We had him for a long time. So, that's what God can do. When you have faith like my mama had faith and prayed. I was upset though. I was crying and I didn't like Mark no more. So that is my story today for Saturday's Shays and A Storytelling. Hope y'all enjoyed it. And I will be making another little video here in a little bit. Hubby just went and got a haircut. He said it was bothering him. He looks good. And he's starting to work in the guest bedroom to put the new floor down in there today. He went and got that this morning. It's the same kind of floor that I have in my room here. Well, our bedroom, but it's going to be my craft room, you know. And so he's going to work on that today and get that fixed up. So I have another little video I'm going to do here in a little bit. And then we'll go from there and see what. All right. I am done until next time. I think that's what I say, but it don't quite sound right now, does it? No. I'm out of here until next time. I'm done. I'm gone. Toodaloo. There we go.